Hello. Uh, Today we are going to show you a new pen from Click. Now, before I actually show you the pen, I just wanted to fill you up with certain things that are happening in Click, kind of, uh, a kind of strategy thing that Click is doing, that Click is consciously doing over the last uh, couple of months. What they're trying to essentially do is to consciously move up the value ladder. As we all know, Click makes the most sought after entry level pen in India, which is called the Aristocrat. Now, that's the entry level pen, which is of a very good quality, and most of us, we've used it. Some of us started our lives using it, and we are very comfortable with that thing. But that's the value end of the market, where volume end of the market, pardon me, where they sell a huge number of pens, Aristocrat pens. But naturally, that's the lower end of the market, and realizations per unit to Click is not that high. So what Click is doing is consciously moving up the value chain, offering more and more better quality. I won't say better quality, because Aristocrat continues to be one of the best pens that I have come across. Now, so the quality is beyond question. So quality is not really the thing. Quality is taken for granted and is virtually synonymous with Click, with the name Click. But what Click is trying to do, what I'm trying to say, is that they're moving up, they're offering more and more products in higher price segments, so that as your hobby develops, as the Indian fountain pen fraternity matures, as more and more people come in, and as they want fountain pens at higher price points, they can get another Click pen, and have the same kind of writing experience, have the same kind of faith on the brand, and things like that, which is a very smart thing for Click to do. Because there is another reason, because Click is now consciously trying to tap the overseas market. They're taking their products abroad, and they're selling Click pens in various parts of the world, where markets are, or fountain pen aficionados are not that price sensitive, and they are, because of exchange rates, Indian prices do have an advantage, and for so many reasons, Click is moving up the value chain. And they have another very fine piece that they have just offered. When I was in the Bombay Fountain Pen Show, in the Tips 3, I was very happy, lucky to have picked up my piece, and this is the one. They are calling this pen the yen. I have not written with it. I thought I will unbox it in front of you people. So these are the, these usual Click the guarantee card and things like that. But this is the pen. I wanted to show you the pen. This is, as you can see, a beautiful pen. I mean, it is a beautiful pen. What strikes one at the very first sight is the finish. This is an acrylic pen, and the polish on this acrylic is just out of the world. It's not like any run-of-the-mill acrylic polish. This is out of the world. This is too well polished. I mean, I was having a talk with Gagwani when I was at the show, and I said, how do you do it? So he kept smiling, and He says these are finished by hand, and so that's the polish. Number two is this is a torpedo-shaped pen. So for people, there are people who love this shape, especially the way this sticks out from your pocket. So this is a torpedo-shaped pen. These are the usual 3-in-1 pens that come with a cartridge and a converter, and the converter is right here. So are the cartridges. The converter is here, and these takes these long cartridges which have a very good amount of ink in it. So we will be fixing up the converter and filling this pen up and showing you writing samples. But before that, I wanted to tell you that these are Jowo nib units that can be just opened up. These are this is the nib unit. This is the Jowo nib unit. I have extra fine. This one is extra fine. I picked it up because I wanted to try it. I have never tried extra fine Jowo. So this is very easy to dismantle and to fix it back. All you have to do is, this is a screw-in type thing. So what you can do is you can buy a pen and acquire these nib units from Click, and you can just change them. So if you want a broad, you write with a broad, and then you want to go in for a flex, you just change it. So what I'll do next is I will fix the converter, and will ink it up and will write and show you the writing samples. But this is fixing up the converter is also very simple. You just push it in, and that's it. Now what else do I talk about? There's nothing that needs to be said about Jowo units, because Jowo being Jowo, everybody knows them and they're well trusted around the world. Most pens have now gone over for the Jowo units, and because of it's a kind of collaboration that Click is having, because this has Click written on the nib, but these units are supplied by Jowo, and because of the standardization of the nib, which many people say is actually the heart of the pen, they have better acceptability in world markets. What else do I say? It comes with the standard Click rings, and this is a very nice ball clip to it, and it's a beautiful pen. So now for the writing, but this is not very expensive so far as pens of this quality or this stature go, and this comes in I think 4 colors, 4 or 5. I'm not sure in the moment, but 4 or 5 colors, and very beautiful colors. I love this particular color. Reminds me of kind of sakura blooms, and they have incidentally called it the yen. Why yen? Now yen is the Japanese currency, and it's one of the strongest currencies in the world, and probably Click is trying to allude that its pens are as good in terms of quality as the Japanese pens are. Maybe they're trying to say that this pen is as dependable as the yen. Now yen also means a desire, like I have a yen for fountain pens. So like they say, I have a yen for this yen. So maybe because of that, maybe because Click wants to say that they have the same kind of love and affection and attention to details which the Japanese are known for creating their masterpieces. And this too, Click hopes will be a masterpiece, and I hope too, because I'm beginning to fall in love with this pen. So that's about it. Now for the writing samples.